What matters is who you bringing with you. Will you take what I'm saying and say, man, I saw a guy in the army? Or will you take what I'm saying and talk to your cousin, your brothers, your younger sisters, and tell them that they need to turn off the TV and pick up a book? Turn off the Facebook and pick up a textbook. Because right now we are having what I like to call a state of emergency, in which we are going backwards. So now we have, yes, all these great generals, but at the bottom line, we're falling out. At the bottom line, we're falling out. And I'm not saying this just so that anyone in here joins the army. I'm at 19 and a half years. I'll retire soon. You can do what you want. But what I'm telling you is that there's a lot going on. We all are going to war. You're going to war right now. Every decision you make in life includes a war. Whether I'm going to do the right thing or the wrong thing. Am I going to pick up this book and study, or I'm going to pick up this phone and text? These basic decisions are your true war, your individual war. But if you can't win your individual wars, then there's no way that we will ever stand strong in the real war. There's a lot going on in the world. These standardized tests for enlistment, the decline in African American enlistments, these things aren't all by mistake. You have to see the big picture. Right now, on the news they talk about disproportionate number of Latino and African Americans that get arrested for marijuana. However, we're not the majority of the world, and we know that we don't have farms to grow. Unless y'all know something I don't. But here's a crisis. If a young man or woman has a marijuana possession charge in their lifetime, they can never join the military. So there's your war. However, if a young man or lady gets possession of a weapon, which normally happens in other parts of America where people just ride around with legal weapons in their trunk, they can still enlist. We have to look at these things. We have to look at these things. We have to push our education. We have to remember that our Black Lives Matter, and we need to step it up. Like I say, don't hate the player, hate the game. But if you're going to be in the game, know the rules. Decide on what piece you're going to be. If you're going to get on that Monopoly board, read the directions first. Study them. And get right. And take the hard decision over the easy way out. So yes, as an African-American soldier, I'm proud of the heritage and of the way that I get to look at Colin Powell and General Austin. And when I served in Iraq, I served with a man named Command Sergeant Major Jordan, Michael Jordan's big brother. But when I see a kid fail the ASVAB, and they all look like me, it's scary. It's scary. Because it doesn't just mean we're losing enlistments. It means we're losing the war at home. My name is Maurice Lefwich, and I'd like to thank you all for having me out here today.